Good morning, all of you. Myself, Dharmendra Singh from Kendriya Vidyalaya number 1, Air Force Station, Agra, is presenting video lesson on topic data handling of class 11 informatics practices. These are the contents given to me. Contents are data and its purposes, importance of data, structured and unstructured data, data processing cycle, basic statistical methods, mean, median, mode, standard deviation, and variance. Introduction to NumPy library, NumPy array and their advantages, NumPy attributes. I am explaining all these contents one by one. First, what is data? Data are raw facts. And what is the difference between data and information? Any meaningful data can be called as information. For example, today's temperature, humidity, wind, speed, all these are called as data. Percentage of weather, whether it is cold or warm, is an information. So we can say that any meaningful data is called as information. This is the basic difference between data and information. Next, what is the importance of data? Data is used in every field. It is used for decision making. It is used to solve the problems, for the guessing the games. So in all these sectors, data is very important. Next is type of data. So there are two types of data. One is structured data, another is unstructured data. Data which are in tabular form is called as structured data, whereas data that includes text, multimedia contents are called as unstructured data. These are the some examples. You can see the difference between structured and unstructured data. In structured data, data can be displayed in rows, columns. For example, in Excel sheet, your numeric values, dates, strings, all these called as structured data. If we are showing something in percentage, it is also called as storage structured data. It required less space, easy to manage, whereas unstructured data cannot be displayed in rows and columns. Okay. For example, the files like files for images, audio, video, all these files are called as unstructured data. It requires more space, more difficult to manage. So by this diagram, you can easily find out the differences between structured data and unstructured data. Next is there are some files of structured data and unstructured data. For example, your Excel file is called as Excel data, whereas audio files, PDF files, video files, Facebook, Instagram data, WhatsApp data, all these are called as unstructured data. These are the differences between structured and unstructured data. Now come to the point, data processing cycle. What is data processing cycle? Data processing cycle is also called as IPO cycle. IPO means first is taking input from the user. Second step is processing, and third is producing the output. This is called as data processing cycle. You can see this cycle involves the following steps. First, collection of data, entry of data, then processing, and last is to produce the output. So data processing cycle is also called as input cycle, input process cycle. There are some statistical method for data handling. One is mean. I am explaining all these statistical methods one by one. First, I am taking mean. What do you understand by mean? Mean is an average of all the numbers. For example, let take the list of numbers 10, again 10, 20, 40, 70. So these are the five numbers. First step is to find out the sum of all these numbers, and then after finding the sum, we divide the sum by number of values. So if we add all these numbers, sum is 150. 150, when we divide 150 by 5, we will get 30. So the 30 is the mean of these numbers. How can we calculate mean in NumPy? So these are the some simple program. We are taking list of numbers and then we find out the mean of all these numbers. So this is the simple program you can see. So mean method is used to find out the mean of all the numbers. Another statistical method is median. Median is the middle value of all the numbers. Firstly, we arrange all these numbers from ascending order to descending order, from smallest to highest, and we then find out the middle of these numbers. For example, if there are again list of numbers 10, 10, 20, 40, 70, we are arranging all these numbers in ascending order, and there are five numbers. The middle position is at number 3. So 20 is the median of these numbers. 20 is the median of all these numbers. In Python, how we can find out the median? So this is the simple program to find out the median. Again, we are having 13 numbers. So median is the middle value. We arrange all these numbers in ascending order and then find out the middle value. Next method is mode. Mode is calculated on the number of frequency. The number which appears most often is called as the mode. If there are 7 numbers 19, 8, 29, 35, 19, 28, 15, we arrange all these numbers in ascending order, and you can see that 19 appears twice, all the rest appears only once. So 19 is the mode of all these numbers. In Python, how we can find out the mode of all the numbers? Mode is the direct method which is used to find out the mode of all these numbers. The mode is calculated on the number of frequencies. The number which appears most often is called as mode. So next topic is standard deviation. Standard deviation means amount of variation from the mean value. How value is variant from the mean of the value. Mean value से कितनी values अलग अलग है, that is called as standard deviation. It is used in finance sector, banking sector, in all sectors we are using standard deviation. So these are the steps to calculate the standard deviation. First, we have to find out the average of all the numbers. It means mean. सबसे पहली स्टेप क्या है? हम मीन निकालेंगे, मीन. तो फर्स्ट स्टेप इज टू फाइंड आउट द मीन. देन we subtract the mean from the square. Subtract each number subtract the mean and square the result, फिर उसके बाद स्क्वायर कर देंगे. Then work out the mean of those square differences. और लास्ट स्टेप है टू टेक द स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ ऑल वी आर डन, जो हमने किया है. टेक इन प्रैक्टिकल अप्रोच, प्रैक्टिकल पार्ट में हम जाते हैं. अगर हमारे पास 6 नंबर्स हैं 9, 2, 6, 12, 4, 5, 7, तो किस तरह से हम मीन निकालेंगे. पहले भी मैंने पिछले एग्जांपल में बताया था किस तरह से मीन निकालते हैं. वी काउंट ऑल दीज नंबर्स, वी गेट 39, we got 39. 39 again divided by 6, so mean is 6.5. After finding mean, we find out the difference of the mean with the other values. Means 9.9 minus 6.5, 2 minus 6.25, 12 minus 6.5. So we find out the differences, and then squaring all the differences, find out the differences. Last step is to divide by n minus 1. It means that if there are 6 values, then we divided the sum by 5. Again, this is the formula of standard deviation. This is the example how standard deviation comes out. These are the 5 values: 22,000, 25,000, 27,000, 29,000, 35,000. This is the mean. We count all these 5 values, divide the sum by 5. We got 27,600. Now second step is to find out the differences. These are the differences of the values from the mean. Then we move to next step, square all the differences, find the summation of all the squares and divide by n minus 1. So this is the step to find out the standard deviation. Next topic is variance. Variance is the mean of square differences. Mean of square differences. Okay. So there is one practical example. ठीक है ना. Practical example. We are creating array using numpy. Numpy is a library. We import numpy library by import function. Now we are creating array. It contains 7 elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 elements. Now we are applying all the functions one by one. First function sum to count the total of all these values. Max function to find the maximum in a list. Min function is used to find the minimum value from a list. Mean method is used to find the mean value of list. And var and std function both are used to find out the variance and standard deviation of all these values. इस प्रोग्राम को जब हम रन करेंगे पाइथन में, तो इट प्रोड्यूस फॉलोइंग आउटपुट. Value of sum is 59. Maximum, you can see that maximum among these numbers is 20. Minimum among these numbers is 2. Mean is 8.42. मीन कैसे निकलता है मैंने बताया था आपको. सारी वैल्यूज़ का सम करो और डिवाइड कर दो बाई n. So there are 7 values. We divided 59 by 7. We will get 8.42. Variance, okay, variance is 31.67, and similarly the square root of variance is called as standard deviation. So 5.62 is the standard deviation.